कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। If the Srimad Ramayanam as presented by Valmiki Maharshi is treated as the Sharanagati Vedam, the Veda that delineates and elucidates the very concept of Sharanagati, Prapatti or Bharasamarpanam, then the Vibhishana Sharanagati Prakaranam, this episode that talks about Vibhishana seeking asylum at the feet of Rama, is the Upanishadic portion, cite our Acharyas. That said, while Vibhishana had completed and qualified himself for every angam of Sharanagati, Anukulyasya Sankalpam, Pratikulyasya Varjanam, Rakshishyati iti Vishwasaha, Goptritva Varana Karpanyam, and the Angi, the central doctrine which is to submit one's Jivatma to Rama, everything of it was sufficed and satisfied by Vibhishana. There would have been obstacles because when he came seeking asylum, the Vanaras who were subservient to Sugriva, inclusive of the leader Sugriva, did not approve of Vibhishana. Why? He is coming for a good reason, but why was his mission facing those obstacles, impediments? Pertinent question. The answer is given here. Shroyate kila govinde bhakti mudvahadan dhrunan samsara nyunatam bhetaha tridashaha paripanthinaha. There is a prachina shlokam in Vishnu Dharmam which states that if you want to seek something which is higher, spiritual, even if you want to reach Sakshat Paramatma Govinda Sriman Narayana, there will be obstacles. Vedanta Deshika, from whose work I cited yesterday, he continues, Sattva Uttarana Shri Vibhishanalvan Sharanagatanai Varigindra Bodu Avan Vishayattile Devata Avatararana Shri Vanara Virargalale Vighanam Prasaktamana Padichunduvayale. Even while the celestials chose to be born as Vanaras, they themselves became impediment to a great Bhagavatottama like Vibhishana, because if you wish to attain something good, there will be obstacles. Next, agree. But has he come seeking Rajya? Maybe Vibhishana was a very good Dirghadarshi. He knew what would happen in the future. He could just not see but foresee. He knew that Rama will win over Ravana, so he wanted the Rajyam for himself. He wanted the entire Lanka prosperity for himself. Is that the reason? The answer says, லங்கைஸ்வர்யாதிகளை அடையவிட்டு எல்லா புருஷார்த்தமுமான தேவரீர் திருவடிகளை பற்றினேன் என்று விண்ணப்பம் செய்கையாலும் அவன் அனன்ய பிரயோஜனான அதிகாரனும் இடம் சுவ்யக்தம். See, had Rama constructed the Setu, taken all the Vanaras to Lanka Rajyam, fought 2 days of the war, showed how valorous he is, and then Vibhishana comes, you can say he has a motive. Now Rama doesn't even know which side Lanka is, how to take all these Vanaras to Lanka, no way out. When he is clueless and directionless, a person comes seeking help. And how has he come? It is not that he didn't inform Ravana and come. Ravana very well knew that he is relinquishing his Rajyam. Vibhishana wanted to convey the message that I have not come for Rajyam. I have come seeking your grace, Rama. That is my only objective. So his motive was not to get Rajyam. Next. But why did Vibhishana accept the Rajyam? See, later, though he doesn't come seeking Rajyam, he has come to submit his Jivatma to the Paramatma incarnate Rama. Then Rama says, Lakshmana, bring those waters and do Pattabhishekam for Vibhishana. What should Vibhishana do? Rama, no. I did not come for Rajyam. Take this Rajyam back, give it to somebody else, he should have said. But what Vibhishana does? He accepts that Rajyam for himself. Later he rules. After Ravana's death, he rules Lanka Pradesham. So there would have been a motive. Here is where the commentator states, Dharma samsthapanarthamada avatirnarana Perumaludaya niyogathale mattupadada rakshasare valipadutti நடத்துகையாலே ஸ்ரீ விபீஷணாழ்வான் ராஜ்யத்தை இசைக்கையாலே ஈதுவோ ஆக்ஞானுபாலனமாகையாலே கைங்கரிய கோடியிலே அறிவித்தது. What he says is, Vibhishana came with the only objective of submitting his Jivatma to Rama. See, when you are going to somebody as supreme as Rama, seeking for moksha, Rama says, don't worry, I will give you moksham. For now, there are a few utensils in my kitchen, go and wash. That time we cannot say, how dare you ask me to wash the dishes? Do you think I am your maid servant? This is not the way you talk to Parabrahma. Parabrahmam, Paramatma will give you moksham. But tomorrow if he says, sweep my house, you have to sweep. That is the duty of a true devotee, an astika. If you want to go serve the temple, in the temple, if it is dirty, you have to immediately take the broom and clean the temple. Me, you know, I am the general manager, executive director. Then you are not entitled for moksham. Because for the entitlement of moksham, you should think you are subservient to the Lord. Vibhishana came with the motive of submitting his Jivatma to Rama, no doubt. But Rama said, I will give you moksham, but for now, you rule Lanka. Why? Because for a long period of time, your brother Ravana has ruled. Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. Like how the king's habits are, people's habits will also be like that. Only if a Dharmatma like you rules Lanka for some time, if you rule Vibhishana, the subjects will get good moral character in them. Subjects will become good. If subjects, your praja becomes good, the country will attain prosperity. So I command you have to become the king. So Vibhishana, being a true devotee, without asking or answering back or arguing with Rama, accepted it as a part of his service to Rama. Ruling Lanka was like offering service to Rama. So Vibhishana coming with a motive, then obtaining that Rajyam is absolutely malicious and adds a very bad color to Vibhishana's character. Vibhishana is one of the foremost of the Bhagavatottamas. There is no doubt about it. That said, Sugriva was asked. See, Rama said, I am now in coalition with all my dear friends. I value your opinion. Should I accept Vibhishana or not? Because Sugriva came and sincerely conveyed what Vibhishana had stated. Now Rama asks, Suhridam arthakrit shresho yuktam buddhimata sada samarthenopasandishtum shashvatim bhutimichhata. So he says, I want to seek your opinion. Please give me your opinion. To which Sugriva says, Ravana's brother has come. How is Ravana's character? We all know Rama, how Ravana's character is. His brother is Vibhishana. We need to arrest him. Don't even ask whether we have to accept him or not. Arrest him immediately. Ravanasya nujo prata Vibhishana iti shrutaha chaturbhis saharakshobhir bhavantam sharanam gata Ravanena pranitahi tamavehi Vibhishanam yasyaham nigraham manye kshamam kshamavatam. Then after listening to Sugriva's opinion, Rama turns towards the Vanaras. He asks them, Sir, you're all serving your king Sugriva. You take your opinion. Adyatam nasti te kinchit trishu lokeshu raghava Atmanam pujayan Rama prichhasyasman suhritaya. The Vanara say, Rama, you are the most intelligent whom we have known and seen. You know everything. Why should we advise you? This is the best advice the Vanaras gave. Nobody else gave a good advice. They said, you are the best deciding person, Rama, you decide. Then Rama turned towards the young blood, youth, icon, Angada, who is Vali's son. Angada said, see, I view this Vibhishana with little suspicion, Ramaji. I think we should check the advantages and disadvantages, do a perfect research and then take Vibhishana. Probably we should give him one entrance examination paper. Shatroho sakashat sampraptaha sarvaya tarkya evahi vishwasaniya sahasana kartavyo Vibhishanaha. After seeing the youngest person in the crowd, who is Angada, son of Vali, he turns towards the oldest person in the group called Jambavan. Now one young person has given his opinion. Maybe the older person will have a different opinion. We should value that opinion also because that comes out of experience. So he asked Jambavan, the bear, what is your opinion? Jambavan said, Vadhavairajya Bapacha Rakshasendra Vibhishanaha Adeshakane Sampraptaha Sarvata Shankyatamayam. See, he has come at the wrong place at the wrong time. He should have sought your asylum long back. Why has he come now? In my experience, Raman, don't give asylum to him. The overlived Jambavan says. Angada says he must be viewed with a suspicion. Jambavan says he has come to the wrong place at the wrong time. Sugriva says arrest him immediately. Compared to these, at least the Vanara said you are the best judge, Rama. Then again Sugriva says, is it right for a person to desert his brother and come? Rama looked at Sugriva, did not even comment. Because it is the same Sugriva who left his brother Vali and came. But today he is telling, how can you trust someone who has deserted his brother? He's false, he's poison. This is the opinion Sugriva, Jambavan, Angada, they all had of Vibhishana. Here I would like to quote a passage, an excerpt from the lectures of the Ramayana written in the early 1900s. I am quoting verbatim. After the 1906 Congress concluded, Mr. Gokhale, who had taken a prominent part in the proceedings, that the good work should be completed by a series of public talks in various parts of India, showing young people how wild talk about the severance of the British connection and about a thorough-going boycott of everything British might end in disaster. At that time, Bengal was served by a famous daily newspaper called Bande Mataram. Its editor was A.G. We were all astonished one morning to read the editorial headed, Exit Vibhishana, that was the editorial. I was naturally hurt, the writer says, I was naturally hurt very much by the reference to my master Gokhale, but I was still more hurt by the use of the name Vibhishana to signify a traitor. A person who has cheated his brother, come to the other side, an opportunist. This is how some of them see Vibhishana. But our Purvacharyas had never seen it that way. Now we have seen what Sugriva, Jambavan, Angada have to say. But did we hear Hanuman's opinion? Did we hear Rama's opinion? More on this in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.